Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Dose. Yom HaKippurim, Yom Kippurim. Yom Kippur, Yom HaKippurim, is a day like Purim, meaning, according to this, it seems as if Yom Kippur, this holy, majestic, incredible day, is only a little bit of the holiness that one can attain that's like Purim, because Purim is on an even higher level. How do we understand this? The way I always understood it was as follows. And this is the way the Hasidic Sfarim explain it, right? That it's one thing to be holy and pious and, almost angelic on Yom Kippur. Why? Because we fast all day. We're in shul most of the day, right? I mean, pre-pandemic, pandemic's much shorter now. But we're in shul. We're fasting. We don't wear leather shoes, right? We totally divest ourselves from the physical world, the material world, and we engage in the spiritual. That's Yom Kippur. That's the greatness of Yom Kippur. We're literally domeh kemalachim. We're like angels. But what these Sfarim HaKadoshim are saying is that's very nice, but try being holy when you're engaged in the physical world. When you're out there, when you have to sing and you have to dance and you have to eat and you have to give over food and you're imbibing literally the material world. You're engaging fully with the material world, and yet in the same vein, you're elevating yourself. You're doing it for God. You're doing it for the community. You're doing it for Pesumei Nisa, to remember the miracles that God wrought for us so many years ago, and you're doing it specifically, bedafka, through the physical world. So that's always the way I understood it, right? So okay, it's very, Yom Kippur is amazing, but try doing that with the physical world. That's Purim. But I think now, after this year's Purim experience, I have a little bit of a different understanding. As I remarked to Rabbi Klinger, I really felt this past Purim. The only time I felt like this after a Jewish holiday here during the pandemic was after the Yomim Noraim, after the high holidays, where I was on such a high. I think all of us were on such a high. We had 1,200 people engaged with Yadus. We put so much planning and effort into making it happen, and it worked. And it happened, and people connected, and Baruch Hashem, everyone was safe, and it was incredible. And I haven't felt like that since this past weekend. After Purim, I'm walking around, I don't know, I guess Sunday already, I'm walking around like, I can't believe it's over. It was amazing. It was incredible, right? We had live drive-in for several hundred people, right? Over 120 cars. We had people on Zoom, hundreds of people on Zoom. We had people in the shul at 2 minyanim, and then at night, and then the next morning, and then we went around the community. If you heard the Purim music blaring from speakers on a float around the community. Mamish, Yom Kippurim. May we all be zocheh to be elevated by our holiday experiences. We are so blessed to be Jews. Ashreinu matov chelkenu. May we continue to be elevated by them as we head now from Geula to Geula into the Pesach season, and Mirz Hashem continue to experience things in a unique and different way, but together. Have a great one.